says stop broadcast, as if we're already still gone.
Like right now.
I think we're live. Are we live?
We are live.
We're live right now.
Oh, what? We're live right now?
We're live? Oh, hey.
Oh, hold up the cue cards.
All right.
There we go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties. I'm not sure where we're at in the show.
I remember. We finished talking about Etwan Moore, one of the greatest players to come out of Purdue. And then we were moving on to Brandon Marshall. Maurice, you put up a thumbs down. I say thumbs up. Now, here's the deal with Brandon Marshall. I wish we could have got more for him, but 61 catches, 720 yards last year, not the greatest.
He was injured.
I think you have a Google hat on, or a visor. Oh, I do now.
He was injured.
Should have a light bulb.
And so I think it's very important to notice that because of that.
Here's the deal. I mean, you might be injured. Stop. Okay. Yes. Yeah, great trade. So you might be injured. But look, my philosophy is, okay, if you miss school, you shouldn't be doing extracurricular activities, right?
Okay.
If you're not well enough to
so you're stuck with this.
If you're not well enough to play football, but you're paid to do your job, you shouldn't be showing up
so for you,
like
it's all
NFL Live.
It's all about the money. I disagree.
It's not all about the money.
Listen. Remember that what we are talking about here is we're talking about replacement. Your ability to take a guy like this.
Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett, Matt Forte, Marquise Wilson. May I keep continuing? We may pick up Julius Thomas.
That's what I think. That's what I think of you. That's what I think of you.
Whoa. Julius.
Hey,
listen, Julius Thomas from the Denver Broncos could become a Bear. We can have a jumbo set 24/7, just bulldozing people.
Okay.
Brandon Marshall is a cancer to a team. I'm surprised we didn't trade him to Buffalo. So what's his name? Rex Ryan can just, be like, hey, here we go.
Here's my answer. You're grown men dealing with grown men, okay? You tell him no.
Wait, you're grown men dealing with a grown man with a mental issue.
Wow. Okay, now listen to what he just said. Now, he just said that if someone has a mental issue, you don't try to help them. You send them to someone else. That's what he just said.
That's not what I meant.
Let me find the horns again. I got to find the horns because that is precisely what you need. You're a bad man.
Okay, hurry up. And then I'll explain myself. I think that horns like a trumpet.
Nothing doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I drew it there. It's not going anywhere. Get out, man. Oh, yes. It's good stuff.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm not saying just because he has a mental issue or a multiple personality that we need to dump him. I'm saying we try to help him, and the people that tried on our side weren't good enough. He can maybe – there we go. He maybe can do better over in New York or New Jersey, wherever.
No, I completely disagree, and I think that
he's trying to multitask.
I think that we are missing it. We're missing it because. Yes. Oh man! All right, I'm gonna stop playing with this thing.
Ooh, that one.
Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, I think you're diving right now for answers. I think you're diving.
No, you are.
You're looking. I am. I'm searching the deep right now, looking for answers to explain why we get rid of a Pro Bowl.
Okay, so listen. Normally, I don't agree with these guys because they can be tools, but I have to agree with Boers and Bernstein.
Okay,
fellow counterparts of ours. But on CBS.
Right.
We're
on Google.
Yeah, we're on Google.
Thanks, Google.
Thank you, Google. The show is brought to you today by Google. What have you Googled lately?
Yeah.
That should be their slogan. So anyways, Brandon Marshall, gone. We free up like $9 million. You know what I can do with $9 million? Sign Reggie Bush. Backup running back.
Okay, so let's speak of that. This guy's in love with Reggie Bush. He thinks he's handsome.
No,
that's why he wants him.
He put him on every fantasy football team he had this year.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be good. Remember how good he was in college? That is frustrating,
So
man.
was Vince Young.
Yeah, and so was Matt Leinart.
Oh, that's true. Yikes. Yikes.
All right, so
was Cardell Jones.
I think that we are going to have to agree to disagree.
And you know what? Who else it makes room for? N.Sue.
If that happens, I'll stop. If that happens, I'll stop. Now, because that's not going to happen, here's what I'm going to say. I want us to follow, and right now we are churchmen. We do not believe in betting, but we're going to place a wager instead.
Right, wits or wagers. Obviously, I win on the wit. He's going to win on the wager.
Okay, well, he just said I'm going to win on the wager. I want you to listen to
Here we go. Here's his wager.
More touchdowns. Brandon Marshall in New York with whoever they have at quarterback that day.
Tim Tebow.
Coming out of retirement.
Kurt Warner.
Or Alshon Jeffrey, and it's looking like we're going to keep Jay. So,
Alshon Jeffrey. I take Alshon Jeffrey hands down.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to please comment on our video or on our Facebook post if you're going with Alshon or if you're going with Marshall.
No, wait.
Getting more touches. Now, I'm rooting for Alshon because I'm a Bears fan.
I have a quick question about Brandon.
Yeah.
Do you take multiple personality 1 and 2 and combine them to see how many touchdowns?
You see what I'm talking about? He also makes fun of people with autism.
I know. That is not true. That's a lie.
I made that up.
Oh, kidding. He was kidding. He doesn't lie. Man of God,
Exactly.
Cloth, all that.
Let's see. I think we have one more thing. Here.
Marshawn Lynch. 2 years, like $24 million.
Explain a little bit more. He's our math man.
So I got to hand it to Seattle. Geniuses. $12 million and $12 million next 2 years. $9 million each year is a signing bonus. And then the other $3 million is split up between a base salary of $1 million and $2 million in performance bonuses. So that way $9 million per year does not touch their salary cap. Genius.
That's impressive.
That's smart.
I feel like they're cheating the system a little bit.
Right. I mean, why can't we all do that then?
I feel like they're kind of Obamaing it by just signing executive orders instead of passing laws.
Yes. And the other thing that all the other NFL executives are worried about is Seattle might do the first ever deal with Russell Wilson. A fully guaranteed contract, 8 to 10 years, who knows how much money, but fully guaranteed. That means after year 1, if he has something happen to him like D. Rose did, like 2 or 3 times, he's getting his money.
What I'll say about that is if I'm Russell Wilson, I'm probably going to take that because as great as Russell Wilson is, I think he is certainly a product of a tremendous system that's really good for him. I think it's really good for him. I think put him in another place, and I'm just not sure. I think he's definitely smart enough. He's got the leadership skills to definitely be there. But playing in 2 Super Bowls, I think, is a product of that team as a whole.
In what, 3 seasons?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Pretty phenomenal, especially for a guy coming out of college who they said was too short.
Yep.
They said didn't have a strong enough arm. Right. I mean, and every once in a while in the first half of games, you still see that. You see him make some errant throws, and then second half, man, he turns it on. So
look at the Packer game, NFC Championship. Yeah. He did. Yeah. Big time, 4th quarter.
Definitely.
One other thing I just remembered, a rumor mill. We should have had like a sound.
Well, hold on, I can find that. All right.
Well, let me know when you're ready. I'll make the noise again, or I'll say it.
Ooh. All right.
Rumor mill. Sounds just like it.
Yeah, nice.
DeMarco Murray's a free agent. That's the Brandon Marshall music. DeMarco Murray rushed for what? Almost 2,000 yards for the Cowboys this year. Free agent. Guess where they think he might be signing? And you would love this because I know you're a big Andrew Luck fan. I mean, they need a running back. Could you imagine that?
If that happens, the Colts will win the next 2 Super Bowls. I'm calling it now.
They need a little more on defense. Maybe Sue. Ooh. Sue. I mean, look, Andrew Luck, DeMarco.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about a boy named Sue. Wait. Oh, wait, wrong one. I don't know how I feel about a boy named Sue. Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are quickly running out of time. So we're going to skedaddle. I will let you know. Shout out to both the boys and girls high school basketball teams. Had great seasons. DeKalb played a tough one this past Tuesday night against a Geneva team that had 2 6'8"ers. Now we got a kid
school?
we got a kid who's 6'7", but I mean,
Wow.
you know, he's a junior, and so shout out to Luke Davis. Man, it was tough. It was tough. So definitely keep up the good work. It's been a tremendous season, or tremendous year for DeKalb Athletics. We are out of here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been real and it's been fun. In fact,
has.
I'd even dare to say it's been real fun.
Real fun. See y'all next week. Sportscenter, DeKalb Live.